Welcome to Darth first narrated video. I have no idea what I'm doing, so bear with me. I'm going to start out showing you my smiter tonight, who I'm going to be using for the Ubers today. I'm going to show you his gear here in a second. And there we go. Using a basic grief setup with a phase blade, so I get the max smite speed. Chains of Honor for the resist, obviously, an Archon plate, not the highest defense, but meh. Gilums, Maras for the resist, because I need them. Upterral Zakarum. Basic Drax gloves, very, very required. 1418 Paladin Torch, very, very nice. Geed, which does nothing for me. Defensive Grand Charm does very little, but 16-16-7 Annie, very, very nice to have. Raven Frost Ring, not being frozen is awesome. Verdungos for the damage resistance. Not a very good one there, but eh. Dwarf Star for the life and fire absorb, even though there's not that much of it in Ubers, but whatever. You do what you do. And finally, Gore Riders for mainly Crushing Blow and a little bit of strength, I think, is on there. Cold Arms Flail, 2-3-3, not that good. Spirit Sacred Targe, or Sacred Ondachi, whatever. Paladin Shield, just to boost up the shout on Call to Arms. Give myself extra life. It's not that good of a CTA, so it doesn't help that much, but whatever. As you can see, my health goes to around 2800 when I do battle orders. And let's get into it. Here's Duriel. He's very, very easy. It was a little hard to find him today, but not too bad. I almost got killed by the Scarabs at one point, but I edited that out. And he goes down really easily. He's not that much harder. He just hits harder than he does in campaign. Well, here's the annoying one, Furnace of Pain. I left the whole thing in here. I just spit it up. The main thing to watch out for is the Oblivion Knights. They can do Iron Maiden in here just like the Act 4 Chaos Sanctuary. They're not pleasant. I don't think I got hit with it at all this video, but I went extra safe with them. My recommendation would be to lure away the Abyss Knights and just single smite down the Oblivion Knights, one smite at a time. If you get Iron Maiden, run the hell away. I didn't get Iron Maiden there, so I'm good to go. Just Decrepify, which sucks because I'm using Vigor for some reason like an idiot. And there we go, another one. There's a bunch of them in here today. Being very careful with those damn curses. I just do not like Iron Maiden. I've killed myself way too many times. I've learned from my mistakes in the past. I was going to insert music into this between the narration bits because there's a lot of downtime between them, but I cannot for the life of me figure out how to do it properly on Windows Movie Maker, so yeah, you're just going to have to listen to silence. The breaks are about a minute and a half between each. They kind of vary though, so yeah, sorry, deal with it. As you can see, I'm using Sanctuary right here. It's a gigantic help with these guys, even though your attack speeds slow down without fanaticism. I might have just gotten hit by Iron Maiden there, I don't know. Sanctuary gives a 450, at least for mine, it's 450% damage buff to undead, so it's very nice for taking out those Abyss Knights and the Oblivion Knights. And it knocks them back so they can't cast their fucking curses sometimes. And other than that, it doesn't do a whole lot of magic damage to them, and they're not physical immune, so that little perk doesn't help out as much. Sanctuary will normally ignore the physical immunities of the undead, as well as magic. I think, I'm not sure if elemental or not. And here's his wall, Uber as well. I got unlucky and pulled a Oblivion Knight with him, which is very unfortunate. At least I didn't get it with Iron Maiden again. His wall is not that. Absolutely nothing's changed. He just hits like a freaking truck. He has Frost Nova, and he might have regular Nova. He doesn't do anything new. He just hits hard. As you can see, my health just dropped down to half because my battle order fell off. But other than that, he's a very simple guy. Just hopefully you don't have any Oblivion Knights with you like Iron Maiden your ass. That'd be extremely unfortunate. I got lucky in the Matron's Den today, and only these Dark Archers and Dark Lancers spawned. There can be the Vile Hell Witches or Hell Witches and Vile Witches, those Act 5 guys that curse and cast their little fiery balls of fiery red death from afar. Those guys are a huge pain in the ass. They will also curse you. I had them last game. I did this, and it was an utter hell. Taking on Lilith with a amplified damage is not fun at all. I'm going to get up here to Lilith in a second, and I'll show you that. But this is a really easy spawn. You can ignore them if you want to. If you have Enigma, this will make the whole process of getting these organs a lot easier and a lot quicker. But you can run through and just bash the crap out of them if you want. That's what I did. Lilith is Andariel 2.0. Nothing extra, just hits harder, does more poison damage. She can damn near one-shot you. She did on the my last Trist run, and it was not fun. I'm glad that my game was perm. I was able to just leave, get my body, and come back. But yeah, she can hit pretty hard, especially if life tap hasn't gone off. For some reason, she wasn't hitting me that hard today, even before life tap went off. But whatever. She's a moody little bitch. And there we go, Uber Tristram. The brothers will not spawn until you're within their aggro radius, and when they do, they will start spawning their own minions. As you can see, I just pulled Mephisto. He's the bitch of the pack. His little conviction aura just raped my resistances. You might see it here in a minute. But he also summons all these little skeletal archers and mages. Real fun when you're at negative resistances, because I screwed up my gearing. I should have gotten a Sanctuary Paladin Shield with like 50 extra resistance on top of that. That would have helped a lot, but I went with the Haas just for the extra smite damage. As you can see, Mephisto is dying really quickly here. These kills are not sped up at all. But yeah, I'm going to get raped as soon as I die, so I put on... Yep, I just ran away. I thought I put on Zeal and came and killed him. I think I did that later, but... And then Bale and Diablo are in there together. I aggroed both of them, unfortunately. Trying to lure one out, and Bale teleported over. Yay. So now I got to deal with both of them, which is quite unfortunate, but these are two pretty easy guys. If you have a decent amount of health and decent resistance stuff, you can usually take them both. As you can see, my mana is taking a huge hit, which should not happen. One of them summons specters. I'm not sure which one. They're the ghosts from Acts 1 through 5 who drain your mana. They're quite annoying. I'm going to throw on Sanctuary here in a minute and just annihilate those guys, because Sanctuary, as I told you before, ignores the physical immunities of the undead. So even though they're physical immune, it still shows as physical immune, unlike when you're running Conviction, it wouldn't show lightning immune, for example. It still shows physical immune, but you can annihilate them with your physical attacks. And it's knocking them back, and it's helping with those Venom Lords over there, Pit Lords, whatever. The freaking vampires. But yeah, those guys are a big pain as well, because they steal life from you, throw extra stuff at you, they'll knock you around a little bit, but Bale himself is not that difficult. He just teleports around. He does not summon a clone, to my knowledge, in Uber Tristram. He might, either way, just keep smacking on the guy. The Bale clone, obviously, has Demon under the D's lined up with the B on the clone. As you can see right now, it's not lined up with the B on the regular Bale, so that's how you can figure it out if you never knew. And there we go. Bale's about to die, and I cannot pick up the torch on this guy, obviously, so I will brought in my sorceress. I don't think I put that in the video. But yeah.